King John ascended to the English throne in 1199. His reign was fraught with conflict and rebellion. John faced constant opposition from his barons. They were unhappy with his methods of rule. Adding to his troubles, England was at war with France. This led to the loss of Normandy in 1204. This was a significant blow to King John's prestige. John's reign was characterized by heavy taxation. This further fueled the resentment against him. He became a symbol of tyranny and oppression. The loss of the crown jewels weakened his position further. It came at a time when his authority was already precarious. The incident eroded the confidence of his people. This event would forever stain his legacy. It pushed England closer to the brink of civil war. The crown jewels were more than just glittering treasures. They were potent symbols of royal power and authority. Crafted from gold and precious gems, they represented the very essence of the monarchy. The collection included the crown, the scepter, and the orb. These items were used during the coronation ceremony. They legitimized the monarch's right to rule. The crown, placed upon the monarch's head, signified supreme power. The scepter, held in the right hand, represented justice and equity. The orb, topped with a cross, symbolized the monarch's dominion over both the temporal and spiritual realms. These items were not merely decorative. They held deep religious and cultural significance. The crown jewels were imbued with a sense of history and tradition. They served as a tangible link to England's past monarchs. Each piece in the collection carried with it the weight of generations. The loss of such irreplaceable artifacts was a devastating blow to the nation's psyche. The crown jewels were a source of immense national pride. They represented the wealth and power of England. The loss of these treasures sent shockwaves throughout the kingdom. It was a loss not only of material wealth but also of national identity. In October 1216, King John found himself traveling across England. He was moving from Norfolk to Lincolnshire. His goal was to quell a rebellion. Accompanying him was a vast baggage train. It carried many of his most prized possessions. Among them were the crown jewels. This train represented the wealth and power of the monarchy. The chosen route took them across the Wash. This was a treacherous tidal estuary in eastern England. The Wash was known for its unpredictable tides and shifting sands. Despite the risks, King John decided to proceed. Perhaps he felt pressed for time or underestimated the danger. Whatever the reason, the decision proved to be a grave miscalculation. As the baggage train made its way across the Wash, disaster struck. The tide came in faster than expected. The wagons became bogged down in the soft sand. The situation quickly turned desperate. Men and horses panicked as the water rose around them. The once organized procession descended into chaos. The speed of the incoming tide took everyone by surprise. The men struggled in vain to free the mired wagons. They were fighting a losing battle against the relentless water. In the confusion and panic, much of the baggage train, along with its precious cargo, was swept away by the unforgiving tide. The loss of the crown jewels deeply affected King John. He fell ill shortly after the disaster at the Wash. Some historians speculate that the loss of such valuable possessions, coupled with the ongoing rebellion, exacerbated his existing health problems. Others believe he contracted dysentery, a common ailment in those times. King John's condition deteriorated rapidly. He died a few days later at Newark Castle in Nottinghamshire. His death plunged England into further turmoil. The country was without a clear heir. The lost crown jewels became a haunting symbol of the king's troubled reign. The 9-year-old Henry III, John's son, became the new king. However, the country was ruled by a regency council until Henry came of age. The loss of the crown jewels cast a shadow over the young king's ascension to the throne. It served as a stark reminder of the challenges facing the kingdom. The loss of the crown jewels had profound implications for England. It represented a loss of prestige, wealth, and stability. The incident further tarnished King John's reputation. It solidified his image as an unfortunate and ineffective ruler. News of the lost crown jewels spread quickly throughout England. Immediate search efforts were launched to recover the treasure. Local fishermen and villagers combed the shores of the Wash. Divers braved the murky depths, hoping to find a trace of the lost wagons. Despite their efforts, the crown jewels proved elusive. The search continued long after King John's death. Numerous attempts have been made to locate the lost treasure. Treasure hunters, historians, and archaeologists have all been drawn to the mystery. The Wash remains a focal point of these searches. Despite advancements in technology, the crown jewels have never been found. The shifting sands and unpredictable tides have made the search challenging. Some believe the jewels are lost forever, buried deep beneath the seabed. The enduring mystery has captured the imagination of generations. It serves as a reminder of the power of nature and the fragility of human endeavors. The search continues, fueled by the hope that one day, the lost crown jewels of England will be found. Putting an exact price on the lost crown jewels is impossible. Their historical and cultural significance make them truly priceless. However, experts have attempted to estimate their monetary value based on the materials used and the craftsmanship involved. These estimates vary widely, but all agree that the jewels would be worth an astronomical sum today. Some experts believe that the gold and precious stones alone would be worth tens of millions of pounds at today's market value. However, this figure pales in comparison to the jewels' historical significance. As symbols of English monarchy, their worth is immeasurable. The crown jewels were not only adorned with precious gems, but were also crafted with unparalleled skill and artistry. The craftsmanship involved would have been considered the pinnacle of medieval artistry. This level of detail and expertise adds another layer of value to the lost treasure, making them irreplaceable artifacts. The loss of the crown jewels represents a significant loss of cultural heritage for England. These artifacts were not merely objects of financial value, but tangible links to the country's past. Their loss is a stark reminder of the importance of preserving history and the fragility of even the most powerful empires. Over the centuries, numerous theories have emerged regarding the fate of the lost crown jewels. Some believe that the jewels are still submerged in the Wash, awaiting discovery by a lucky treasure hunter. Others suggest that the jewels were recovered shortly after the disaster and were secretly kept hidden to avoid further misfortune or theft. One intriguing theory proposes that the jewels were stolen during the chaos of the baggage train's collapse. According to this theory, opportunistic thieves, realizing the value of their prize, spirited away the jewels under the cover of darkness. The stolen treasure could have been broken down, its individual pieces sold off over time. Another theory suggests that King John, fearing an imminent rebellion, ordered the crown jewels to be hidden before his journey across the Wash. This theory posits that the jewels were never lost in the first place, but are safely tucked away in a secret location, awaiting rediscovery. While each theory has its proponents, none have been definitively proven. The mystery of the lost crown jewels continues to captivate the imagination. It serves as a reminder that some secrets are lost to the mists of time. The loss of the crown jewels had a profound impact on English history. It dealt a significant blow to the prestige of the monarchy, occurring at a time when King John's authority was already waning. The incident further eroded public confidence in his leadership. The loss of such valuable treasures represented a significant financial blow to the crown, further straining the relationship between King John and his barons. They were already unhappy with his high taxes and autocratic rule. The loss of the crown jewels fueled their dissent, pushing the country closer to civil war. The incident also had a lasting impact on the way the monarchy portrayed itself. Future monarchs would commission new crown jewels. However, the memory of the lost treasure served as a constant reminder of the importance of safeguarding the symbols of royal authority. The loss of the crown jewels became a cautionary tale, emphasizing the importance of strong leadership and prudent decision-making. It served as a powerful symbol of the impermanence of power and the unpredictable nature of fate. The legend of the lost crown jewels continues to fascinate people today. It has inspired numerous searches, both amateur and professional. Modern technology, such as sonar and metal detectors, has been employed to scan the Wash. Divers have explored potential wreck sites, hoping to find traces of the lost treasure. In recent years, there has been renewed interest in using ground-penetrating radar to search for the jewels. This non-invasive technology allows researchers to map the subsurface of the Wash without disturbing the delicate ecosystem. While no conclusive evidence has been found, the search continues. The ongoing quest to find the lost crown jewels is driven by a combination of historical curiosity, the allure of treasure, and the desire to solve a centuries-old mystery. The story of the lost jewels serves as a reminder of the enduring power of history and the human fascination with the unknown. The story of the lost crown jewels has captivated the English imagination for centuries. Passed down through generations, it has evolved into a tale of intrigue, misfortune, and mystery. The story lives on through oral tradition, historical accounts, and fiction. Its appeal lies in transporting us back in time. We imagine the opulence of the medieval court and King John's reign. The lost jewels link us to a bygone era, fueling our fascination with history. They remind us that even powerful rulers face misfortune. The legend highlights fate's capricious nature and the power of hope. Some treasures are more valuable than gold. The search for the lost crown jewels is about finding a piece of English history. It is a testament to our fascination with the past. Whether found or not, their story will inspire for generations.